Hello guys and welcome back, Nandi here. Today we have another video showcasing my modest collections of countries, and today's country and currency is the Malaysian ringgit. So these are the coins and the banknotes that I have collected, let's say, through the years. For you that are new to my channel, I'm mostly a banknote reseller on eBay. I rarely will buy exclusively for collecting purposes, but all these banknotes are from big bundles that I buy on eBay to resell them for a profit. And of course, I will keep some banknotes that I like, or especially from countries that are really hard to get or are expensive to buy, let's say, exclusively for your collection. So what you see here, the banknotes are all banknotes that I've kept from those big bundles since 2015, when I started reselling on eBay, when I started my business on eBay. As for the coins, I do buy coins exclusively, not exclusively for each country, but foreign mixed lots of coins. And these are the coins from Malaysia that I have collected since 2015, and I'm glad to have them, because I have three different series from Malaysia. This might look not a fancy collection, but honestly, for me it's a really great deal, because Malaysia is very expensive to buy exclusively from coins or banknotes from Malaysia. So I'm really happy. This is my biggest denomination, the 10 ringgit, but I will ask a little later. I will ask something about this banknote that it seems to me maybe is a rare. I just thought I need your feedback about this banknote, but later about this. So the beginning, let's see some info about Malaysia. So Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. The federal constitutional monarchy consists of 13 states and 3 federal territories, separated by the South China Sea into 2 regions: Peninsular Malaysia and Borneo's East Malaysia. Peninsular Malaysia shares a land and maritime border with Thailand, and maritime borders with Singapore, Vietnam, and Indonesia. East Malaysia shares land and maritime borders with Brunei and Indonesia, and a maritime border with the Philippines and Vietnam. Kuala Lumpur is the national capital and largest city, while Putrajaya is the seat of the federal government. With a population of over 32 million, Malaysia is the world's 43rd most populous country. The southernmost point of continental Eurasia is in Tanjung Piai. In the tropics, Malaysia is one of the 17 megadiverse countries, home to a number of endemic species. And that means Malaysia is home to animals or plants that are be found only in this country, like the kangaroos or koalas in Australia. So you get the point. Now, a little bit info about the Malaysian ringgit, and is the currency of Malaysia. Of course, it is divided into 100 sen, or the equivalent of the cents. The ringgit is used by Bank Negara Malaysia. That's the central bank of Malaysia. So the word ringgit is an obsolete term for jagged in Malay, and was originally used to refer to the serrated edge of silver Spanish dollars which circulated widely in the area, emanating from the Philippines in the Spanish East Indies as part of the Spanish colonial empire during the 16th and 17th century, Portuguese colonial era during Iberian Union. In modern usage, ringgit is used almost solely for the currency. Due to the common heritage of the three modern currencies, the Singapore dollar and the Brunei dollar are also called ringgit in Malay. Although nowadays the Singapore dollar is more commonly called dollar in Malay. To differentiate between the three countries, the Malaysian currency is referred to as ringgit Malaysia. Hence the official abbreviation of and currency symbol RM. You will find the RM here, as may you see, the abbreviated version. Internationally, the currency code for Malaysian ringgit is MUR. The Malay names ringgit and sen were officially adopted as the sole official names in August 1975. Previously, they had been known officially as dollars and cents in English and ringgit and sen in Malay. And in some parts of the country, this usage continues. In the northern states of peninsular Malaysia, denominations of 10 sen are called kupang in Malay and called puat in Penang Hokkien, which is thought to be derived from the Thai word baht. So the baht is the Thai currency. For example, 50 sen is lima kupang in Malay and gupuat in Hokkien. The Tamil-speaking communities in Malaysia use veli, meaning silver, in Tamil to refer to ringgit, while for sen the word kacu is used, from which the English word cash is derived. So, something new that we learned. If you understand my broken English, that will be really nice. So the first series of banknotes are from the 1960s, especially 1967. On 12 June 1967, the Malaysian dollar, issued by the new central bank, replaced the Malaya and British Borneo dollar at par. The new currency retained all denominations of its predecessor except the 10,000 denomination, and also brought over the color schemes of the old dollar. Over the course of the following decades, minor changes were made to the notes and coins issued, from the introduction of the Malaysian dollar coin, one coin, in 1967 to the demonization of ringgit Malaysia 500 and the 1000 notes in 1999. As the Malaysian dollar replaced the Malaya and the British Borneo dollar at par, and Malaysia was a participating member of the sterling area, the new dollar was originally valued at $8.57 per 1 British pound sterling. In November 1967, 5 months after the introduction of the Malaysian dollar, the pound was devalued by 14.3%. leading to a collapse in confidence for the sterling area and its demise in 1972. The new currency was not affected by earlier notes of the Malayan British Borneo dollar, and those were still paged at $8.57 per 1 pound. Consequently, the notes were reduced in value to 85% per dollar. Anyway, too much info. Let's see. This is my oldest Malaysian banknote. One ringgit. Let me focus a bit here. Yes. Because of the notes don't have their dates, this is the first design from 1967. But I don't know if it is from 1967 or because they reprinted in the 70s, and in the 80s they had another series. I don't have any of the 80s series, but this is from the 60s and 70s. And all the banknotes, since the first series and until this is from 2012, I think, but later on this, have the portrait of Tuanku Abdul Rahman. And he was the first supreme head of state, or Yang di Pertuan Agong of Malaya, of the Federation of Malaya, 8th Yang di Pertuan Besar of Seri Menati, and 2nd Yang. Guys, I need to open another Wikipedia page, because his name is one of the longest name of dietaries, and he has many credits to his name. So he was born in 1895 and died on 1st of April 1960, and was the first supreme head of state. So yeah, this is his portrait. And let's continue. The second series is from I think 1996 until 2000. Again, I don't know, because I have the banknotes don't have the date, but these are from this time period, from 1996 to 2000. So I have 4 of the one ringgit. Some traditional objects here. So let's see, here we have, in the verse we have Mount Kinabalu and Mount Mulu at the background, and here we see Wow Bulan kite. This is a kite. Does not want to focus. Okay, this is better. So I have 4 of them, of the 1 ringgit. The 2 of them, these are almost uncirculated, so I'm really lucky to find uncirculated banknotes on those big bundles that I buy to resell on eBay. I'm really lucky. I have here the 2. I'm missing here the 5. Of course, I'm missing the 50 and the 100, but those are, you will not find them on the big bundles. You will need to buy them exclusively, but they are somehow expensive. So I have the 2. And here we have, at the verse, we have the Menara Kuala Lumpur Communications Tower and the MiSat satellite here. MiSat satellite, let's see a little bit info about this satellite, because formerly Binary Satellite System is a Malaysian communication satellite operator which owns and operates the MiSat and AfricaSat spacecraft. So some countries, rich countries or powerful countries, have their own satellites in orbit, telecommunication satellites, weather satellites. So yeah, and Malaysia, of course, is one of those countries, powerful countries. So I'm missing the 5 here. Let's see, and I have the 10. This is a really beautiful and colorful banknote. So guys, I wanted to ask you something. If you see carefully, the one has, because I have in front of me on my laptop, all the banknotes have the signature here. The two don't have, but this is common from what I see. This is not, and this is the 10 Malaysian ringgit is not common, because I didn't find anything about the 10 ringgit without the signature. What I've seen on my laptop, on my researches that I've done, they have the signature, but this banknote doesn't have. Does anyone from you know anything, any info? Is this something, an error, or what? Because this is the series from 96 to 2000, and they have the signature. All the banknotes have the signature, but this 10 does not have. So please, if you know something, you have any info, please let me know in the comments below. Maybe this is an error, I don't know. I really don't know. From what I've researched, the 96 series have all the banknotes, or all the denominations have the signature. This is common for the two, but I don't know about the 10. So let me know if you know something about this banknote. So let's see the obverse. The obverse is, we have Putra LRT train. Maybe this is, this train is constructed in Malaysia. We have here Malaysian Airlines Boeing 777 here, and here we have MISC ship. Let's see what kind of ship this is. So is the leading international shipping line of Malaysia. So that's this all about. Malaysia tends to have everything on her name, everything Malaysian, even the satellites. So yeah, and we are done with the 1996 until 2000 series. Don't forget, guys, let me know if you know something about this 10 ringgit. Let me know about the signature, the missing signature here. And let's see, the 1 and the 5, these are polymer. These banknotes are polymer or plastic. I'm messing around with the coins here. I have, and this series is from, so the 1 ringgit here is from 2012 series. I think this is the current series circulating in Malaysia. I have 3 of them. The first one is in circulated condition, but I will keep this all day. And the other 2 are in perfect uncirculated condition. We have some changes in the design at the back. We don't have any more than the 2 mountains. This was the 1 ringgit, and here we have the 5. This is from 2004. Really beautiful designed. Here we see the window, the transparent window. And here we see, oh, this is you might have seen this 2 twin towers, the beautiful 2 towers. I can't find the words now, the right English words. Twin towers in Kuala Lumpur. Really, really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. So yeah, these were the banknotes. And let's see And let's see the coins now. I have 3 different series of coins. The first series is from the 70s. The first series, in fact, are from 1967, and the Sun coins were introduced in 1967 in denominations of 1, 5, 10, 20, and 50 cent. Here we have, I'm missing the 1 cent here. And followed by the introduction of the 1 ringgit coin, which used the dollar symbol and is the largest coin in the series. I don't have any of $1 or 1 ringgit coins here. Too bad. And that coin was first issued in 1971. While varied by diameters, virtually all the coins were minted in near consistent obverse and reverse designs and were very generic, with the obverse depicting the then recently completed Malaysian House of Parliament and the federal star and crescent moon from the canton of the Malaysian flag. All coins were minted from copper nickel, the only exception being the 1 cent coin, which was first composed from bronze between 1967 and 1972, then in steel clad with copper from 1973 onwards. The 50 cent coin is the only one in the series to undergo a redesign, a minor 1971 modification on its edge to include Bank Negara Malaysia letterings. All coins have the initials GC on the reverse, below the Parliament House. And it stands for Geoffrey Colley, Malaysia's first coin series designer. The 1 ringgit coin was never popular at the time due to being in conflict with a banknote of equal face value, similar to the current situation regarding the $1 coin of the United States dollar. The coins of this first series were identical in size and composition to those of the former Malayan British Borneo dollar. Though the Malaysian Currency Union coins were withdrawn, they still appear in circulation on very rare occasions. So meeting of the first cent series ended in 1989. When the second series was introduced, the older coins remain legal tender as of 2019, but have steadily declined in number and are seldom seen in circulation in Malaysia. So we have here the first series, as we said, denominations, and all the coins on the verse have the House of the Parliament and the national symbol of Malaysia. A very, very generic design of the first series. Now it will be better to zoom a little bit. The 10 cent, the 20, and the 50. So these are identical, I thought. And here we see the initials of the designer, the engraver. Let's see the second series now. I have almost all of them. I'm missing, as I said before, the 1. So the second series of cent coins entered circulation in late 1989, sporting completely redesigned obverses and reverses, but predominantly retaining the design of the edge, diameters and composition. So these have the same diameter and composition as the first series. The 1 ringgit coin being the exception. Changes include the depiction of items of Malay culture on the verse, such as a local Mancala game board called Kogak on the 10 cent and the Wow Bulan or Moon Kite on the 50 cent, among other things. Let's see. Come on, focus. Here we see again the kite. I hope does not want to focus. That's better. Here we see the verses. So the 1 cent is bronze-clad steel. On the reverse here we see Rebana Ubi. Let's see what it is. The rebana or terbangan is a Malay tambourine that is used in Islamic devotional music in Southeast Asia, particularly in Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei, and Singapore. The sound of the rebana often accompany Islamic rituals such as the zikir. So here we see the second one, the 5, is a spinning top, or simply a top, is a toy with a squat body and a sharp point at the bottom, designed to be spun on its vertical axis, balancing on the tip due to the gyroscopic effect. The 20, no, I'm sorry, the 10. The 10 we have, let's see, the cognac. Is a subtype of Mancala canes predominantly found in Southeast Asia. They are known as konga or kongklak in Indonesia, kongkak in Malaysia and Brunei, and sunga in the Philippines. Very hard to pronounce them. I hope I didn't mispronounce them. And here we see the 20 is a Siri and Kapoor container. Here we see it is true for its stimulant effects after I'm reading something else, but Wikipedia, this is the Wikipedia explanation. Pan is a preparation combining betel leaf with areca nut, widely consumed throughout Southeast Asia, South Asia and East Asia. Well, it is chewed for its stimulant effects. Anyway, and the kite, called the Wow. And now we have the third series here. From the third series were announced on 25th of July 2011, first being issued as commemorative coins to mark their release on 60th January 2012. The third series carry a theme named distinctively Malaysia and are inspired from motifs of flora and fauna drawn from various cultures in Malaysia to reflect the diversity and richness of Malaysia's national identity. The denominations issued are 5, 10, 20, 50 cent. So it means I'm not missing the 1 cent. I have the 5, the 10, the 20 and the 50. Let's see what else we can say about this series. On 24th of October 2011, Deputy Finance Minister Datuk Donald Lim named Buksan Corporation of South Korea as the series coin suppliers, and the coins are minted at the Bank Negara Mint in Shah Alam. According to Lim, costs in producing the coins will be reduced by 29% due to the change in metal composition. Other changes in the series include the diameter, the color on the 20 and 50 cent coins from silver to yellow, and a redesign on the obverse featuring different motifs for each denomination. 14 dots symbolizing the 13 states and the collective federal territories, and 5 horizontal lines indicating the 5 principles of Rukun Negara. The 50-cent coin is more distinctive than the other denominations. The round shape of the coin has 9 indentations, foregoing the original Bank Negara Malaysia lettering. The obverse does not feature the 5 horizontal lines, but instead a latent image security feature is replaced over the coin, where lettering of the denomination 50 and cent can be seen when the coin is tilted slightly. The 20 cent and 50 cent coins look similar to the 20 euro cent and 50 euro cent coin in size, design and color. However, they are only worth 0.047 and 0.12 euro cent respectively. To distinguish it and to prevent any illegal activity such as forgery, the edges of the coins were made similar to the 20 and for 50 cent coins, and 50 cent euro for the 20 cent coins. Well, that was here we see, and they do really seem like a euro cent coin. Oh, I just found an error coin. Glenn, if you are watching this video, tell me a little bit. Look at here. I don't know the term of this error, but if you see closely, come on, focus now. That's better. If you see closely, the die here, I've done. Come on, I don't know the right word for this kind of errors. Here we see a normal coin, and here we see not so normal coin. Anyway, we see at the back of the 20th and 50 cent coin. This is just gorgeous. Let's see the 10 and the 5. So the 5 cent, we have 14 dots, 5 horizontal lines, and sulur kacang or pea tendrils motif. Here we see some motifs from Malaysian diversity cultures. On the 10 cent, we see 14 dots, 5 horizontal lines, and we see a wave pattern of the Ma Pere people. And because this video is going to be a really long video, the last one, 14 dots, 5 horizontal lines, bunga melur or jasmine flower here, a motif of the foreground with a Destar Siga motif on the background. And the last one, we have 14 dots, sulur kacang or pea tendrils motif, and 5 lines denoting security feature here. So guys, this was Malaysia. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know the video was a really long video. I didn't want it to be such a long video, but I hope you enjoyed the video and watch the video till the end. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your really nice positive feedback on my channel, on the comments, on my videos. And yeah, ask me anything, and of course I want to know something about this banknote. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Bye bye, and I will see you in the next one.